Hey there, I know if you're anything like me, you've wondered a time or two how much the interest rates on a home mortgage affect your payment. Like how big of a difference does it make if you get a 4% interest rate or a 3.5? Does it really matter? A 0.5%? Who cares, right? Well, I want to talk today about what a huge difference that can make and why those of you considering buying a home today are actually in fantastic shape when you look at what you maybe could have bought a home for even a year or two ago and how you may actually be better off today than you would have then. Hey, my name is John Gluch. I'm the team leader of the Gluch Group. Today I'm going to talk all about interest rates and how it affects your payments as compared to the purchase price of a home. So here I've got a table for you to take a look at here, a chart. Love the charts. And this just shows the interest rate over time over the last 5 or so years. You can see right now, interest rates are crazy low. They're very likely to stay low for the next 6 months, a year or so. And when I say crazy low, I mean like historically low, like never been this low before. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And that's a huge deal. A lot of buyers I know are like, man, I wish I would have bought a house a year ago or 2 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, right? Well, let me look into that a little bit and see if maybe I can show you a little different perspective on how maybe you didn't miss out on as much as you thought you did. Let's look at the price versus the payment. This is homes between 1,500 and 2,000 square feet, sourced from the Cromford Report, my favorite source for information on real estate news in Arizona. So here's what's really, really interesting about this chart. If you take a closer look, you can see here the March of 2020 payment here, $1,346. That's what it would cost you in March of 22 to buy a home. And here you can see the same exact thing in 2005. Man, that's crazy. So you're telling me it cost me the same on average to purchase a home today per month as it did in 2005? Like, I didn't miss out on 15 years worth of appreciation? No, isn't that crazy? Like, when you really get some perspective, that's insane. Like, now, the reality is, would you have been better buying in 2011? Well, of course, right? But the good news is you have not missed the boat. So yes, the home you buy today will be more expensive than it would have been a year or 2 or 3 or certainly 10 years ago. However, your payment is still going to be fantastic because of these crazy low interest rates. That's how big of a difference it makes. So I'm telling you, for the last 2-3 years, we have met with many, many people in the dozens who've said, I'm going to wait, buyers who said, I'm going to wait for the bubble to burst, which turns out there's not a bubble. Lots of information about that on our blog. But more importantly, they missed out on some appreciation. Like the homes were getting more expensive and all of that stuff. But I've got good news for those people who are waiting for the bubble. That's not going to happen. But you did time really well interest rates if you decide to buy soon. In the next 6 months, we're going to see a really unprecedented window of time to get into the very best possible interest rates. And the great news is you get to lock that in for 30 years. That thing's not going to change. That's so, so cool. Money has never been cheaper. Plus, you get to write off the interest rate or the interest expenses depending on your tax situation. So really, really a fantastic time to buy in terms of interest rate. Yes, you're going to pay more for the house. Right now, you're having to fight for homes. But at least you get yourself a fantastic interest rate. Next thing I want to talk about is what's going on in the current market for buyers, supply and demand, because this is what affects not only prices, but it affects how hard it is to get a house, like how hard you have to fight for a house. So here we can see the supply and demand index, and it does not look great for buyers. So your interest rate environment is the best it's ever been, but your environment for purchasing homes is going to be pretty tough. What we see right here is that red line. 100 is a normal supply of listings, normal supply of new properties being listed. We're seeing that at like 50 right now, meaning there's just not many homes for sale. Here's the thing. I don't see why that's going to change. Like there aren't like builders who've been waiting around to list thousands of houses in Phoenix. That doesn't exist. There's no looming foreclosure glut of homes that are going to get foreclosed on. People are making their payments. Those numbers all look fantastic. So I just don't see some new supply of homes coming. I think we're going to be in a housing supply shortage for quite a while. Demand is down a little bit, maybe because of unemployment. Who knows? Coronavirus, could be some other things in there, but it's not down much, and it's certainly down nowhere near as much as supply is. So I think we're going to be in a bit of a supply shortage for quite a while. Interest rates are going to be good for quite a while. So now is kind of the time to really get in the game, get working hard, work with a realtor who's really good at fighting against other buyers to make sure you get the property, that other people don't get it. We've got all kind of great strategies that we employ at the Gluch Group to make sure that our clients get those houses that they do want. But get in the game. If you've been waiting around, I don't see any reason to continue to do that. I think now is the time to jump right in. So if you'd like for us to get you set up a search that would be, provide you with all the properties that are available, we've even got some ways to find properties that are off market that no one else knows about we can share with you. Let us know. Add a comment, shoot us an email, contact@gluchgroup.com, or call or text us 480-378-6700. We'll get you a list of not only all the properties that are on the market that kind of everyone can see, but also our secret sellers that we know about and a couple other sneaky ways we have to find properties for you. So let us know. We'd be happy to help. Thanks. Have a great day.